Centennial Parklands is steeped in history. It was set aside as a Sydney common in the early 1800s, approximately 15 to 20 years after colonisation. It was identified that it could sustain a water supply for Sydney Township. The construction of Busby's Bore took in the vicinity of 20 to 25 years and was the principal water supply for the Sydney Township for a number of years until the supply became polluted. The maintenance practices on some of the heritage listed stormwater channels is difficult but quite manageable.
We can't make any modifications or changes to the channel itself. We need to make sure that whatever infrastructure we install is aesthetically pleasing and it blends in with what the existing infrastructure is. We use a significant amount of water here to manage 360 hectares of parkland, and we irrigate using no potable water. We also improve the quality of the water that leaves the parklands and heads down to the botany wetlands. I think it reflects positively on us as an environmental manager in that we're doing that work and we don't receive any funding for it. The Centennial Parklands has 36 sports fields that we're responsible for the management of. We have ongoing agreements with 3 professional sporting teams, the Sydney Swans, the New South Wales Waratahs and the Sydney Roosters. We have numerous school and local sporting organisations and groups, and they use Mackay Fields to Robertson Road sporting fields for all sorts of organised sporting activities.
Over at our Centennial Park Equestrian Centre, which houses 200 horses, we've installed some rainwater tanks to capture the surrounding roof area of a large covered arena, and that's adapted reuse for washing of the horses.
Centennial Parklands has quite a problem with carp, the exotic species of fish that we have here. We're doing a carp removal program where we're trying to reduce the amount of pest species in our ponds, and then we're replacing them with a native species of bass.
We have a number of educational initiatives and programs set up to promote what we believe is best practice here in the parklands of reuse of stormwater.
And even with stormwater use, we're very aware of conserving that as well because it is still a precious resource. Our irrigation system is fully automated and we've had it recently audited as part of the Sydney Water Program for every drop counts to make sure that it meets the required standards for water efficiency use. The majority of our watering is all done at night so that the evaporation loss is at its minimum. In regards to the use of our amenities, we use water wafer systems and dual flush, and we also use water saving valves to just make sure that we're using appropriate amounts of stormwater, but also very mindful of conserving it as well.